So Arsenal 1, Manchester City 0. Arsenal finally, at the 13th attempt in the Premier League, beaten Manchester City. Wasn't the prettiest game, but we got the job done. 3 shots on target between us. The only shot you had on target was a Declan Rice clearance off the line in about the 3rd minute. I thought you lot were playing way within yourselves, toying with us at times, but ultimately, you never stepped it up, Lewis. And we got the victory. Make sure you sub to Lewis's channel. It's LB. It'll be in the title. What did you make from a Man City perspective, bro?
Disappointing, man, to be honest with you. I'm going to say something to you, yeah, and you might disagree, whatever. I think Arsenal were there for the taking today. I do. I thought he was there for the taking, and I thought we let ourselves down. Our midfield is just, and our attacking options at the moment are just not performing. We are creating nothing. We are creating absolutely nothing. It's a 2nd Premier League game in a row where we've created not one single chance for Erling Haaland. And I've got City fans telling me that Haaland's not good enough and he's the problem. Nah, you're not understanding what's going on here. Haaland ain't the problem. We're creating nothing. You lost Gundogan, who created goals. I've just said on my review there, yeah, you can add up Kovacic's goals this year and Kovacic's assists and Matheus Nunes' goals and Matheus Nunes' assists, and they won't get past Gundogan. They won't get past Gundogan. So you've lost that attacking threat. I mean, you've got no one there. Foden's not doing enough at the moment.
As well. Yeah, don't forget Mahrez as
well.
Oh,
no, yeah, but Lee,
mids, but wingers.
We got 30 million for him, Lee. So it's all right. It's all right. Did you not know he's the 3rd most expensive over 30-year-old ever? Not know that.
So come on, man. What, he got 15 goals last season?
Yeah, that don't matter though. That don't matter apparently. I mean, I did say this.
Let me ask you this, right? Let me ask you. I don't want to waffle too much because it's your fan cam from the City side, yeah. But are you worried? Like, do you think like KDB's a massive miss for your team because he is the driving force and the passing, the assist, the screamers. He brings that little bit of something different to your team. I thought Alvarez was very poor today. I thought we played all right against him, but are you worried? Like, because you've lost back-to-back league games against Arsenal, first time since 8 years ago, and Wolves, and you lost to Wolves last weekend. You've lost a League Cup game before that. You beat Leipzig in the week. Are you panicking? Are you like, whoa, this ain't us. This ain't right. Like we're not going to win it this season. Or are you still? It's just a blip. We can kick on.
No, because Lee, I didn't. I think Arsenal fans should realise from last year that being top of the table at this moment in time is not important, right? I said when Kevin De Bruyne got injured, all I said was be in the mix when he gets back in January and we'll win the league. So long as we're within 5 or 6 points of whoever's top by January when he comes back, I'm calm. I'm very chill with that. Do you know what I mean? At Champions League, we'll get through the Champions League without Kevin De Bruyne, no problem. FA Cup doesn't start till next year anyway. So we're missing him, but I think it will be okay. And of course, when he does come back, he's going to be fresh. He's going to be ready. The problem at the moment, these individual games, is just the creativity is just... I mean, Gvardiol was our most creative player today. You agree?
Yeah.
He's a fucking left back, mate.
Basically out of position because he's a centre half.
So it's just like, Alvarez and Foden again, very similar to the Wolves game. Just like, if you want to be a top player, yeah, I get that obviously, Jorginho and Rice and you got the back four, there's not a lot of space. Mate, David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, you think they don't come across this? Of course they do. They come across this all the time. The difference is what makes them the world-class players that they were and are, obviously, in the case of Kevin De Bruyne, is that they'll still find the space. They'll go to the space. And that's something that I think Foden, and of course, they're still young. Foden's, 23? Alvarez is 22. They're still young. They've got time to develop it. But if they want to become the best players in that position, they've got to find space no matter who they are playing against. And that's not what they did today. And that's not what they did against Wolves. And it's leaving us with games like today. I think we had 4 shots in the whole match.
1 shot on target. And you didn't have a shot on target from when Rice cleared it off the line.
Exactly. And that just proves the point. And it's absolutely baffling to me how I've got City fans telling me that Haaland is the problem when you've created him. Nothing again.
I don't know if Pep's been working on it or he's been working on it with Pep or anyone else, but I thought his first touches improved from last season. Like he brought one out here. Yeah, a couple of times he brought the ball down, but he's living on scraps. Like real talk scraps. Yeah, it literally like, I personally thought your best player today was Rico Lewis.
I like him.
Yeah, yeah, Rico Lewis, Vardiel. I thought they were your best two players. Yeah. Other than that, I was looking at your team and I'm thinking, I tweeted at, I think, half time or just before, they're toying with us. They're toying with us. Yeah, they're in second gear. And I expected you to sub Kovacic off at half time. And I wanted to ask you about that as well. That tackle on Odegaard, do you think that was a straight red?
No, I think it was. I think I said in my challenge it was a very solid yellow/orange. I think it was. I think it was a yellow card. I think he was lucky not to get a second yellow.
On the right, yeah, Rice a couple of minutes later.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck is he doing there. I mean, is he? That is, he's an
Bro,
experienced
I'm more
player.
baffled that Pep never subbed him at half time or before that.
I said sub him right there and then.
That's
On
what
my
I
watch
said.
along, I said sub him off right there and then.
Now.
Yeah, so I was surprised in the end. Obviously, he stayed on and done all right and didn't get himself sent off. But listen, Kovacic is a decent player. But if you're going to play Kovacic, for me, you've got to have a player next to him who is like the perfect creator, i.e. Kevin De Bruyne, because he's not going to create nothing. He's
or
not.
Rodri that can create.
You've got to have someone who can create because he just doesn't do it. So listen, very, very disappointed. I didn't think we deserved to lose the game. Obviously, the way we lost it was fucking just disappointing.
Yeah, I think it was a very even game. I'm going to watch it back tomorrow. Obviously, when you're watching it and you're invested in it and you're live and you're doing the chat and all of that, you're like, mate, my whole urbanization, knew that goal went in. Yeah, I'm screaming in Spanish and English and everything. Yeah, I'm going nuts, right? And I'm going to enjoy it for the next 48 hours. But ultimately, I said to you the other day on the show we did on Friday, wouldn't it be true Arsenal fashion to beat City twice this season and still not win the league?
Yeah.
We've got that monkey off our back.
I know. You can see what the players, because they was all dropped to the knees and the fans were obviously going for it. But I think in the context of the league, I don't think this game means anything, to be honest with you. It's so early on in the season. And like I said, I don't need to be top of the table. That was anyone who disagrees with that. Just look at what happened last year. All I want is for by the time Kevin De Bruyne gets back, which hopefully might now be in December, because Pep said he might be back sooner, for us to be up there. And if we're within 6 points of whoever's top when Kevin De Bruyne comes back, and we've got 15, 16 games with Kevin De Bruyne, and Haaland's fit, John Stones is fit, Rodgers
January window as well.
January window, then I think we'll be fine. But at the moment, and our fixtures are disgusting, man. We got Brighton after the window, after the international break. We got United, Tottenham, Liverpool. I mean, our fixtures are disgusting. But like I say, the good news is we shouldn't have lost today. Yeah, I mean, we had a very solid foundation at the back. I think you didn't, nor did we, but to talk about Arsenal here, you didn't create nothing. I think that's good from City's point of view, and they should take some.
We had 2 shots on target. One of them was Martinelli. As soon as he came on, straight at the keeper.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if they're counting the one that hit Ake, the goal that hit Ake and went in as a shot on target, because I actually don't remember another shot on target. But we had 2 apparently, so maybe they're counting that as a shot on target, because I actually don't remember another shot on target.
Yeah, no,
but it was I think a draw would have been a fair result. Having said that, a draw when you beat us with Rodri in stoppage time would have been a fair result.
Yeah. So, no, it's one of them, man. Like,
it's disappointing or gloat or anything like that. You know me, Lewis. Yeah, like I ain't a smug guy. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy that, because it's like when you don't expect nothing.
Yeah,
you can't be disappointed unless it goes 5-0, Xhaka a red card at the Etihad.
Yeah.
I don't expect to beat you at the Etihad, but then get pammed 5-0 in a red card. Well, hold up. Now I am disappointed. Yeah, we showed a bit of fight today. We got stuck in. Very boring game. Very scrappy game. Both teams were more, in my opinion, more scared to lose than actually go for it. When you brought Doku on, I'm surprised Grealish never came on, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I said about Jeremy Doku just quickly, he has to start every single game now until Kevin De Bruyne comes back, because he is the only player that looks like he actually can create or score. Like, I know he didn't really do too much today, but he was obviously just try to make something happen. No one else is creating. He's the only one who's creating. And it's a shame, really, because I didn't want him to be in this position. I wanted to bring him in and give him some games, take him out the team, really ease him in, Lee. You know what I mean? Give him, obviously he's 21. He's just come from Belgium, and he didn't really play that much at Stade Rennes anyway. It wasn't like he sat all the time.
But now it's kind of, it's forcing your hand. It's like,
wow.
I
didn't want to do that. But listen, this is a situation we're in. It is what it is. It's not the worst result in the world in context of the league. Disappointing. Didn't think Arsenal were that great. but ultimately that don't matter because you got the points. GG's,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Congratulations on the win.
Nah, big up, man. I listen. Every Man City fan who came in my chat was mad humble as well. Yeah, they were like, you deserved the win. Cover should have been sent off, whether it be a straight or 2 yellows. Yeah, you deserved it. Fair play, whatever, whatever. We'll see you in May. Yeah, and that's how I see it. Like, I'm going to enjoy it for the next 48 hours, but ultimately, it's just another game. Yeah, and we've been in 8 points, 10 points, whatever it was last season clear. Didn't win it. So, great, but it is what it is. Listen, shout your channel out. Tell the people what you got coming up.
Yeah,
And then
man.
we'll do the title.
Yeah, it's LB. We're on 8.3k subs now, man. So if you can come over, try and get us to 9k, that'll be buzzing. Yeah, match reactions out, player ratings are out, and then obviously international break. So siesta time, innit?
We're out of here, people. Adios. And make sure you sub to me as well, people. Yeah, my fan cam's coming up. Kenny, Jez, Matty, Brandon, player ratings. I'm still going to be sat here. It's 8:15. I'm still going to be sat here about midnight. So we're out of here. Laters.